Greetings!
Now, you may all be wondering, Wolf Clock, what the hell is taking you so damn long? Why have you not come out with the next Left 4 Dead video yet? Why have you not come out with the new beta-fied videos that you said you'd be working on? Well, you know something? Let me show you something. Boom. Big reveal. I found this thing outside. It's got the second camera going again. So more important than that, I got a cat now. People love a cat. Everybody loves cats. I've got a cat now. And I've got to be taking care of that cat. This takes a little bit of priority. He's getting his balls chopped off on Tuesday. Alright? This is important stuff. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know a single thing. When he was outside, he would hear a dog, and he would run up to the dog, and he would come back to me with a wet face because the dog would be licking on him. This little guy doesn't know anything. Second off, if you've watched my videos, you know that about around February, give or take, I had been talking about how I was raising funds for a friend who was going to go homeless. I've been taking care of that friend for the past 6 or 7 months, but that friend of mine has now moved out. She's moved on, which means that I am now free once again to roam this decrepit earth. And what that translates to you folks, you at home, what that translates to is I get to get back to doing my stuff. I'm talking new videos, I'm talking new game stuff, I'm talking probably some third thing. And without further ado, I'm the Idiot Loser, and we've got a very special flavor for you today. This is Purple Lightning. So this is a very difficult to come by flavor of Mountain Dew. I wound up actually getting this online, but this is supposed to be Dew with a blast of berry plum flavor. I'm not sure if this is available anymore, but I've also got a couple of others which we'll be showing off the next few days, hopefully. Without further... I'm gonna say the thing. Are you ready? I'm gonna say the thing. Adieu. Let's get that crack open, shall we? This smells like Voltage. If I had to pay all this extra money for Mountain Dew Voltage, I'm gonna be a little bit mad. Probably not very mad because it wasn't actually that expensive, but I'm hoping for a special unique flavor. Definitely smells like Voltage though, so I'm setting up for a little bit of disappointment here, folks. Let's be pleasantly surprised. Slightly more sour than Voltage. It definitely has not as strong of a taste, which might have something to do with the fact that I believe these are slightly older cans. This one... no. Expires January 2026, so... No, this is still pretty modern. It definitely tastes a lot like Voltage, though. So, if you don't really care about the nuanced flavor differences between the Mountain Dews, I would say don't really worry about this one. It tastes pretty similar to Voltage, just a little bit more sour. It does have a little bit of a plum flavor to it. But it's not a super strong taste. I'm not going to call it bad. I think it tastes alright. I feel like the gummy worm flavor that I'm going to be testing soon, very soon now, very soon, will probably have a stronger taste than this one does. But not bad by any means. And in fact, I've got an entire 12-pack of these, so I'm pretty glad that it doesn't taste awful. It's okay. It's mellow. It's a little bit more sour, but the flavor itself is more mellow than Voltage. It does taste predominantly like Voltage. Like, it just tastes like a light Voltage, which is okay. I'm fine with that. I think something odd with the packaging here, or the images, is that we've got the plum there, but we've also got grapes. See that in the alternate camera as well. I'm pretty sure it's just supposed to be plum flavor, predominantly. It says berry plum flavor, which maybe that's the implication. It's supposed to be plum and grapes. I don't know. It does make me realize, I don't think there's currently a grape-flavored Mountain Dew. I know that, I believe, what was it called? Blackout? Black Label? No. Black something. The one that was like the Dark Knight one years and years ago, and they brought it back a couple of times, and they had some variations and whatever. The black flavor was grape flavor, and it was pretty tasty too. Ironically, I think the white flavor was also technically grape flavor, although I might be mixing that up with the, not the Kickstarts. The thing that came before Spiked. Or maybe it was Spiked. Maybe it was the Spiked one that I'm thinking of. But anyway, I know that there have been grape flavors in the past. I don't think there's one currently, unless the black flavor still exists somewhere. A little bit disappointed just because it wasn't a very different flavor. I mean, when you hear that you're going to get a plum-flavored Mountain Dew, you're expecting a different flavor than what you're used to. This is not a different flavor than what I'm used to. This is just very similar to Voltage. Like a sour Voltage. Sour. Voltage. And by comparison, since Mountain Dew Voltage is very easy to come by, you know, if you want to recreate this flavor yourself, I would say take a Mountain Dew Voltage and put a little bit of, like, a little bit of lemon juice or lime juice in it to amp up the sour taste. And then I'm not sure what to do to water down the Voltage flavor, because you don't want to, like, overpower it with the lemon and lime juice, just so you get less of the Voltage flavor. I don't want to say put a little bit of water in it either, but maybe if you want to get what this tastes like without paying for it, you put, like, a teensy bit of water in there, maybe just some, like, club soda? Sprite? I don't know. I'm not a mixologist, but anyway, this has been Mountain Dew Purple Thunder. You can even see that has the older Mountain Dew label, the one that they just changed. I'm not sure I like the new style, but I'll get used to it. I don't really care a whole lot. Folks, I have been the Idiot Loser. Thank you all very much for watching, and as always, it's time for the chug test. This is my kitty. He named Skelly.